What's up, guys? Hoosier here with another Clash of Clans episode. Today is day 2 of this Legend League push that we just started, and I just kind of wanted to make a short video for you guys today, just a quick update on how day 2 went. If you look up at my trophies, this is the end of day 2, and we only profited 8 trophies today, so it was a rough day. We took a lot of bad defenses, a lot of 20s and 30s for the trophies, for losing those. And we didn't get any triples on offense. So it wasn't really a great day for the push, but we still are on track for the 7K. We need 58 trophies per day for this season to get to 7K, and that would lead us to 5,116. So we are 21 trophies above our goal. But anyway, what I did want to bring is one of the things that I'm kind of finding in Legends is the fact that the bases are very similar. So what I'm doing, at least the base design. So what I did was I built a base design that I saw was really similar that I was struggling with. I think people are struggling with getting a lot of 1 stars on here. It's this little arrowhead base where you've got the storages down here in the bottom. You probably have a ton of traps. You got the CC at the bottom. You got the town hall. And then up here you got just a thin layer of defenses. They might have an inferno. It's just tough to funnel because you can see in here there's multiple layers of walls. It's tough to funnel that deep. So what a lot of people do is if they attack from the top, it's tough to funnel it into the core here. If they attack from the bottom, that's where all the traps are, and it leads to a lot of 0 stars or low percentage 1 stars. So what I wanted to do is I wanted to build this base, and I wanted to figure out how to beat it. So what I did was I built it with my completely maxed Town Hall 12. The only thing that's not maxed is about 11 walls. And I wanted to attack it with my non-max mini Town Hall 12, which is named Hoosier up here in the right corner. You can see the heroes they're good heroes, but they're not completely maxed. And I'm going up against a completely maxed defensive base. I put a Lava Hound and a Baby Dragon, which is one of the toughest CCs to go against. I wanted to make sure that there was absolutely no excuses on why I could 3-star this base, but you couldn't. So let's go ahead and get in to this. I think I found the secret to it. Most people, like I said, will either attack from up here and try to get down to the town hall, or they attack from the bottom just to try to get the safe 2-star. If you go from the bottom, you hit all the traps. You go from the top, it's tough to funnel. So what do? Well, what I decided to do was to attack from the sides here. So I'm going to start off the video, and I'm going to use you start off with a good funnel. So what I did was I dropped my P.E.K.K.A.s at the top, my king at the bottom, a couple wizards behind, making sure I get that funnel in, drop my wall wrecker. I drop a baby dragon up top because what I've noticed is that some of the times the troops will try to split and they'll go up north. And we don't want that. We want them to all stay together. So what I did here, got the king ability, got a rage. We want to quickly get through this. I've already triggered the CC. It's coming out, but I'm not really that worried about it at this moment. I'm really worried about making sure all my troops in the core are staying alive. So any second now, I'm going to want to hit the Grand Warden. There it is. Hit the Grand Warden ability. Remember, it's not maxed, so I'm not getting that full 7 seconds. But I still was able to get the Town Hall down. And at this point, I just want to pause it. I want to check this out. You got a thin line of bases or of defenses on the bottom. You got a thin line up here, and then you're going to finish off with a thin line up here. So, like I said last video, you really want to save the bats for cleanup. So at this point, I'm looking at the base saying, all right, what do I have left? There's 2 things that can hurt my bats. This wizard tower down here, this wizard tower up here. So I want my freezes. I got 3 of them. I want those freezes to make sure it can cover one of those to make sure my bats can move through safely. The rest of it, there's nothing else that can stop the bats. So I'm looking, where do I want to drop the bats? So you'll find out in a second here. I'm not in a rush to drop them though. I'm being really patient here. Look, this wizard tower at the bottom is now taken out. Now I've only got 1 splash damage left. The other thing I have to worry about is that baby dragon and the lava hound, so the CC. Got to worry about that. It's going to take out some of the troops. My queen is the only thing that's up that is going to target the air. So I got to be patient. I'm just sitting here. I'm watching the queen. She's distracted doing other things, but I want her to take out the baby. So what I dropped is a poison, and then I froze the baby to keep him inside the poison, which ended up working. The baby dragon goes down, and the queen is able to take out the lava hound and the lava pups because I haven't used her ability yet. All right, so here come the bats. The bats, I decided to drop them down here on the bottom. I still got 2 freezes left for that 1 wizard tower, and they just they're just mowing through the defenses right now. And all right, now they're gonna come up here. Just gonna drop that freeze before they get in range. They take them down quickly. There's still a ton of bats there, and that last freeze wasn't really needed, but you know, I had it left. I still have Queen's ability, by the way. So basically, I wanted to show this replay, and I wanted to make sure I did it on a completely max 12. I wanted to make sure I did it. I attacked with a non-max army comp. There's no reason. If I can do this on a completely max base without max troops and 3-star it with, I could have swagged the freeze, I could have swagged the Queen's ability. If I could still do that, you guys can 3-star the enemy's bases. So if you run into this base and you're running the P.E.K.K.A. Bobat, that's what you do. You don't try to go from the top because the troops will split. You don't try to go from the bottom because at best you're really going to look at a low percentage 2-star, and you're more likely going to get a 0-star or a 1-star. At least that's my experience. But go ahead and copy that. So you come in through the side, and I hope that was really helpful for you guys. Anytime that I'm seeing bases that are super common, I'm going to try to build them up and then 3-star them with my mini 12 and share my findings with you guys. So just figure out how to take these down. And I'm going to try to do it all with the same army comp, because you can't really, you can't change your comp. It's not like War where you can pick a comp to put on a specific base, and I can't hit the next button in Legend League. So you're kind of stuck with what you got. So I'm finding a very generic cookie cutter army, and I'm going to try to figure out how to 3-star and bring you guys those 3-stars. Anyway, so that's a pretty short video today, but I just wanted to show you that 3-star and what I found there. Alright, so my name is Hoosier, and if you guys like the video, please hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed already, go ahead and hit the sub button. And that's going to be it for me today, guys. Alright, see you later.